you do. I mean, we just heard how many different hats you wear. You're an extraordinary woman with many different talents. Why did this story need to be a book? What was it about this story that really needed to become this memoir?
I don't think I knew initially. I just knew I had to write. And part of it was that the process of writing was also my process of working through what was happening. And when I went to that workshop, and Mary had us actually, we had created the covers for the book and the titles, and we wrote, and we shared our writing, and the response was really positive, and I was a little stunned by it, and I thought, well, maybe there's really something here, you know. And then I would tell my coaching, I would get coached. When I train, I would sometimes get coached in front of the class by my students, and the book was a topic of coaching for many people. So that's where I kept hearing this, you really do need to write this story. So it's just started coming out. I have some of you know, there's a cabin in Utah that I rent with friends of mine, and I would go up there and I would write. Actually, one of the first iterations of this was a piece that John directed, which was a piece with me and a dancer. I mean, there were like, 4 people. It was like a solo, well, it wasn't a solo piece, but it was, just a piece that was some of the writing. And I just discovered in the course of it that the story just sort of started to unfold. Also with your help and with the writing group's help, to focus it in. And I got out of the period of really having to write to process, because nobody wants to read that crap. I mean, that's really worthless. So I got beyond that, and then got to actually get into the process of the artistry of the writing of it. Yeah. And I just sunk into it. I didn't do it consistently, which is why it took so long to do this. But when I went there, it just felt like this is what I have to do. So,
yeah, thank you. And I love the artistry of the writing, because that is very evident in your memoir.